Good evening, ma'am. Yeah, I'm quite good. What about you?
I'm also great. Actually, I was sleeping and I thought, okay, I have session at 5. So I just woke up and just washed my face and then I came.
Okay. I was
Washed my face. I washed my face and then I came here.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was waiting for that. Yeah, I was sure that after that you made me call. So yeah, you made call. Okay.
Actually, actually, ma'am, the thing is that like I was about to have session with someone who
Oh,
requested me like since 2 or 3 like past 2 or 3 days and you messaged me and maybe I thought okay you won't be able maybe at that time, so I texted him. I
mhm.
texted him, okay, wait sometime, I will talk to you. So that's why I come here. So
Okay.
you tell me like how was your day, like
It was
how's
quite.
your day going so far?
Yeah, these days because of that scorching sun, we are facing like lots of difficulties. Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water because it's really very complicated to live this kind of environment nowadays, right? So because of that, I feel little bit exhausted. Otherwise, all are good.
Okay. Even like yesterday in my area, it has rained. Okay, and the storm has came at night. So you can say today's weather quite pleasant. I don't have complaints. So yeah.
Eagerly waiting for the rain.
So okay. So I need your introduction, quick introduction, because it's our second conversation. But I would like to know about you for my YouTube channel. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. So, if I talk about my introduction as concerned, so my name is Savita, and this time I'm living in Noida, and I have one daughter. She is 2 years old. So, if I talk about my education, so I have passed out B.Ed with a B.Ed, and also I have passed out a, diploma in tourism. So,
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about my hobby, so as I completed my tourism, so I'm very fond of discover new places since my childhood. So yeah, this kind of like interest that I have, and these days I'm focus for speaking this language. So I'm like I always try to give my most of the time for learning something and with speaking with co-learners. That's it.
Okay, great, great. So, okay, today's topic neighborhood or neighbor. Like we can talk about both or any of any one of them. Okay. So, shall we start?
Yeah, yeah. When neighbors, if I talk about neighbors, so neighbor is very much needed. Like at the time when we like, if I talk about myself, like at the time when I was studying, and when I left my place for my like a further study. So that time my neighbor they were help a lot to my father and my and like my parents. So yeah, sometimes like we have very good neighbors surround us. So by them we also get a familiars kind of
Familiar environment. And
yeah.
sometimes we do a very little things like with the help of them. Like when we go out at that time, we just give them like a keys, home keys. It is a very human, like normal tendency,
Yeah, yeah,
our
of course.
normal tendency.
And neighbors help you a lot at the time like or if like sometime in case most of the family I have seen like their children they go out for the further study or some like they migrate for the business purpose for them like if they have very good environment over their surround they have good neighbors so definitely if there is any needed so neighbor help them. So yeah, having a good neighbors around us, it's our boon, if I say. But
Hmm.
sometimes happened after being here in city, what happened, most of the most of people, they are busy with their own works. They mostly go out for earning purpose. So that's the reason,
Yeah.
around neighbors, they don't know each other, like who live on the other, like in the other room, right, other next
Yeah.
flat, or next room, if I talk about any rent. So yeah, this kind of situation we have faced. So sometimes we get some good neighbors, sometimes we go through some bad neighbors. It's a life.
Yeah. And sometimes, I don't have actually, I don't have that much good neighbor, but like you can say, they are playing very important role. Even in serial as well, you can see like they came with Katori. They come with Katori, okay, and uh, they need something like something or other things like a shakkar and rice or something else. So yeah, and but I don't have that much good neighborhood in my maternal home around my maternal home. But I have, but they are not that much. They are not a you can say they are kind of a different person, and I don't like to talk with them much. Initially, we used to talk with them, but after that, we got to know a lot of things about them, so we stopped talking with them. So yeah, you can say I am living uh, where there is my house door, my home door is in front of main road. Okay, so we can't connect with we can't connect with any neighbors easily. Okay, so there is a no other house nearby my house. Okay, so mostly houses like behind my house. So
Okay.
yes. So yeah, one more thing I want to tell you. Like I heard somewhere, and she was telling me if we get we if we get stuck somewhere in trouble and physically, mentally, or something else, like neighbor is the only people, they come fast. Okay, relative will come, but they will come late. Okay, maybe you are getting me. Like I'm not that much expressive, but I'm trying to express my feelings. So yeah, the neighbor is the only people who came fast to help you.
Yes.
Okay, if you need doctor, ambulance, anything, they come fast. And if you come across with the very weak movement or bad movement, or they will join you as much as possible. So relative will come late, even our closer one will come late, but neighbor is the only people who came fast and as soon as uh, possible.
Of course, you are right. Actually, what happened now, our neighbors, they live different state, different places, right? So because of that,
Hmm.
they hardly get to us. And if I talk about
Hmm.
neighbor, so in a single call they came. So yeah, it's sometimes it's happened being a city, na, I feel like yeah, it's a very difficult to get connect with our neighbors, because they always engage with their own works. They don't showing yeah like
Yeah,
the environment like a village, right? So that's
yeah.
like sometimes I feel like it is better to leave a village, like
Hmm.
yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it's but yeah, neighbor, if anybody have a good neighbors na, so it's really very it's a kind of a piece of cake to live live and enjoy the
live
life.
alone. Like we can live alone easily. If we have good neighbors, then there is no need to uh, elder person at home. Sometimes the circumstances is we have to live alone. Sometime it happens. But
Yes.
if our neighbor is good, at that time, like people can, like our elder can easily leave us there. Okay,
Yes. Definitely.
they will
That.
they will take care of you, like only for this trust they leave behind you. Okay, so where I'm where I got married there, like I have a good area, you can say, quite not much village area. I am in moderate area, not urban area, not rural area. But there are people, they people are very supportive for each other. Okay.
Okay.
And my husband has a lot of friends, like all neighbor is my like has a one daughter, like a boys, like
Mhm.
a uh, boys and girls. Okay. And
Mhm.
you can say my husband has a lot of friends in his
Mhm.
area. And I have seen, like after got married, I have seen, like when people live in village or a small area, that time people get uh, how people live together. So I
Yes.
have seen a lot of time, sometimes fight happens in my area. So mostly all people gather and then they help each other. They
Mhm.
don't like to see, or they don't like to see or make fun of them, okay, how they fight, how they abuse. No, it's not like that. They help each other. They try to, like they try to stop they're fighting, or they are very sportive as well. If someone is someone is going to organize something,
Yes.
party, function, and anything, they help a lot. So I am, you can say, where I got married, I have a very good and supportive neighbors. So I am a very
Being a part of this kind of environment, we also enjoy a lot. And even I have remember one thing, like at the time of my baby born. So that time my situation was so much so critical. So like I have lost like it before going to the before going the hospital. Now it was I think 11 approx 11. I had
mm,
but after like at the time of operations, like something was mistaken, something mistake done by the doctor. So yeah, I lost almost like at that time I only have uh, two unit blood at that time. Like
mhm.
because of that mistake, na, I lost all my blood. So that time, like it's become so critical, and doctor said that yeah, like we means we don't know whether they like means they said my
She can
mother-in-law.
survive, she can survive or not.
They said my mother-in-law ki like they could not save me. So due to that, na my like my most of family member were there, but at the time like my neighbors, like in one call, every my neighborhoods, na, they came there, and with all of help them and my families, they somehow store the blood and means they somehow get the blood for me. They manage blood for me, and by because of them, like I am alive. So
Yeah,
sometimes neighbors and families and support of like friends, it's very needed.
yeah. They
Hmm.
can they can save our life.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm getting a call with that person.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
you can. Uh-huh.
So like we will connect soon. It is
Okay.
nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah, okay. It's really nice talking. Okay, we should wind up.